Yeah, so as the Wenatchee ferry was docking here in Seattle's Colman dock, 2 of the 4 drive motors went offline briefly. State ferry officials stress that the problems are not linked to the fact that the ferry is hybrid electric, but rather because it was out of service for nearly 2 years. No matter how many times you do it,
I grew up riding the ferry from a young age.
riding the ferry never gets old.
I love the ferries.
4.9 million people riding the Bainbridge Island-Seattle ferry last year.
This is our busiest route.
Over 22 months, engineers converting the Wenatchee ferry into a hybrid electric ferry.
Having this new element of sustainability, I guess, to be a part of the commute that I know so many people do is really exciting.
On July 24th, the Wenatchee ferry rejoined the fleet. But 1 month after setting sail across the Puget Sound,
The boat was approaching Colman dock. It temporarily experienced an issue.
Washington State ferry officials say 2 of the 4 drive motors on the ferry went offline for a minute or so. When it turned back on, it sailed to Eagle Harbor on Bainbridge Island for crews to figure out what went wrong.
I want to be very clear. This is not directly related to it being hybrid. This is related to having a boat out for 22 months and then commissioning it, getting back in service.
We're learning the control system communication has wires, creating intermittent instability, causing the drive motors to go offline.
We think it was that those signals caused the issue. And so now we're looking at those wires and how that signaling happens so we can repair it and get the boat back in service.
It's not clear when the Wenatchee will be back in service, but in the meantime, ferry riders say,
I give them a lot of room for trying out new technologies, and I understand that, the hybrid one is in repairs again, but pioneering always takes a little time.
Now, the Seattle-Bainbridge Island sailing schedule has not been interrupted with the Wenatchee ferry being pulled out of service. The Walla Walla and Tacoma ferries are still operating normally. We're live here in Colman Dock, Stella Sun, KOMO News.